What's up, everyone? Welcome to this late night edition of the Robert Ford Sports Minute. Hope you all are having a fantastic week and looking forward to an amazing weekend full of sports. Of course, a lot of football this weekend as well. But let's talk about some women's college basketball. We're less than a month away before training camps start. We're getting close to the season here. I'm going to give you 5 teams. I think there's 5 teams in women's college basketball this season that's going to be clearly above the rest. You know, Dawn Staley's got a machine in South Carolina. They're going to be good again. They got the #1 player in the country in the transfer portal, Tanaya Lawson from Florida State. She was the top scorer in the transfer portal. It's a big time get for South Carolina. They're probably going to be preseason #1. UConn are defending national champs, right? Ozzie Fudd, Sarah Strong. So they got a strong backcourt player, a strong frontcourt player. They're the defending champs. Gino Arioma, one of the better coaches in the country as well. He's going to be back there. UCLA, Lauren Betts, 6'7" center, probably is going to be the favorite for National Player of the Year. So they're going to be in the mix. Then, of course, LSU. They got Michaela Fulwiley from South Carolina. She transferred to LSU. Flo J. Johnson is coming back this year. Michaela Williams is back. And they got 4 of the top 25 high school recruits in America. This LSU team should be deep, and they'll be right there in the mix. And then, of course, Texas with Madison Booker, they're going to be right there in the mix. Those are clearly, in my opinion, the top 5 teams in women's college basketball if they all stay healthy on this season. WNBA, of course, they're in the semifinals. I talked about that on my last clip. But one thing I didn't talk about was the New York Liberty firing their coach, Sandy Brondello, right? They were just the champions on last year. 1 year after winning the championship, they're firing a coach already. That is a huge shock. The players are shocked. The city is shocked. And that's a huge shock to the WNBA world. It's going to be interesting to see what they do going forward in that organization. There are a lot of injuries this year, too, right? And they finally got healthy toward the end of the season, but it just couldn't quite build it back together. Still a huge surprise to me that they fired Sandy 1 year after winning the championship. College baseball, LSU, right? Trying to repeat, and they're trying to win their 3rd title in 4 seasons. It's going to be tough. UCLA is probably going to be the favorite this year, and they probably have the favorite for the National Player of the Year, but LSU will still be in the mix. They'll still be a top 5 team. They hit the transfer portal extremely hard. So Jay Johnson, hopefully they're going to find a way to repeat and win the 3rd title in 4 years. Definitely going to be tough. They're looking at expanding the tournament to 68 teams from 64 teams. I don't agree with that. Keep the college baseball playoff tournament at 64 teams. I didn't like when college basketball went from 64 to 68. Keep the college baseball tournament at 64 teams. No need to expand it, in my opinion. All right, everyone. Y'all have a fantastic weekend. Close out your week strong. All right. Have a great one, everyone.